Ah, yes. Here we are again. With a nice ice tower. I had to make the exact same joke because I'm bad at intros sometimes. Only sometimes. Sometimes I just scream. Sometimes I just start talking. Really, it varies. Hello, Golden Sun. Oh. Welcome to the accidental dungeon that I, in all honesty, did not intend to come... Wait, shit. I did not intend to be here. I showed up, and I got a consolation prize for being the first one to show up. So, I mean, I'll take my trophy and put that on the wall, you know? I'm not gonna complain about free, trophies. It's only, a shitty bronze medal. It's But, I mean, hey. Tell me I'm not gonna hang that up on the wall, put it in a big old fancy case, and have people say, oh, what's that medal about? I showed up. I was there. Welcome to... Oh, we're doing this now. We're doing this now. Okay. It's one of these puzzles. Alright. This doesn't get me anywhere, so this is a puzzle we're gonna have to come back to. Alright. Despite what it may seem, I honestly really like those, ice slidey puzzles. I find them fun, which is nice. Also, apparently I'm injured, which isn't as nice, but at least it's a story to tell, because it's been another, 4 days since I last played, because my streaming schedule is kind of ass. But that's besides the point. Specifically morning streams. Afternoon streams are fine, but morning streams kind of died. Welcome to Slip and Slide Land. We're going around and going around town. Having a good time over here. Look at that, already solving puzzles. Easy game. Look at all of this. Look where I can go. Now, the question becomes, what's the next step, huh? Where do I go? How do I get over here, huh? That looks like the kind of thing that you can't normally get to, yeah. You have no way of getting up there right now. Just, obviously, that is a no-no zone, so... Alright, maybe we'll hold back. You have to come from that way. It's probably a way back. It's a one-way door. Wait, did I come? Why is this so familiar, huh? You got something you want to tell me? You want any secrets from me? I got my eyes on you. See, I'm gonna super cool you. I got my eyes on you, son of a gun. That's right. That's right, you Magicore. Magicore, but... I don't know, I wanted to be an idiot. I don't have a joke to be related to these things. Oh wait, we have unicorn rings, that's right. When, I understand that it's meant to be just oh, that's fun. It's just a fun little whatever item, but it makes poison a useless status ailment. You gotta be conservative when you hand out the big boys. The big guns. When you start busting out the, okay, this is the thing you use to make poison stop being in the game. You gotta hand those out either a big side quest or late into the game or something, because those aren't meant... Not everyone can handle the power. Also, this whole area is a dead end. Because all you do is just loop around. Really, you don't get a whole lot. This is good use of my time. I found money. I ended the last episode thinking this is going to be a proper dungeon, and all there is pocket change. Quickly, go down, Felix. Felix, I get it. You're trying, buddy, and I respect that. But you're fired. Because, I mean, look at this garbage. What do you expect me to do when I'm slip-sliding, booping around? You expect me to actually do things? Look at this. I can come over here again, but that doesn't do anything for me. So it's just eh. Fine, then, Felix. We'll leave. If you so insist. very rude. He's super abrasive right now. You wouldn't get that from a silent. You wouldn't expect that from a silent protagonist, but then here we are. Shine, plasma. Okay, now we learned that Felix is useless and can't actually kill things. You would assume the Manticore but instead of having like a lion's face and animal prowess, it's just an old guy. You would think that would weaken them. I can understand magic is pretty nice, but he's an old fart knocker. So it's a little bit iffy, you know. This dungeon sucks. I don't like it. It's all hallways. Now we've learned that the right path is dead to me. I don't want to have to get into the mindset of starts just spamming, like, reveal and all this other garbage. I don't want to have to get into that mindset again. Hello. Can I move you? Oh. It begins again. Here we are, everyone. It is nice, however, to see like actual working mirrors in a game. That is just rare enough for me to say, yeah, that's nice. God, he's even the most like unlikely of spells like Lash, Sand, and all that garbage. You never know what the game really wants. I would assume Pound. But that's only like vertically, but not like I can't do a forward punch. I can't get the Sinister Mr. Fister out. Gotta do Slam Boy, so. I highly doubt that it's growth, so. Yeah. Alright, well. Yeah. Anything related to the fact that this is a mirror? No? Well. Time to bust out the walkthrough. Just in case. What even are the area we're in? This game has lost my trust when it comes to actually knowing what I have to do, so I need to leave the dungeon just to check what the name is. And I have to make sure I can't do anything here, because this game's really bad at that. And in all honesty, I could easily dick around more on the right side. I don't care. Like I said, this game has lost its faith. So, this is the Tundaria Tower. Okay. We're starting off strong, ain't we? I just misspelled rock. Walkthrough is rock for Hooga. And we got a Discord notification. At least it's a good time for it, though. At least they're already tabbed out. There's no audio, just because it really lets people know that it's not going good right now. That I have to just immediately say, didn't work. We're leaving now. All right, where's this Tundaria thing? I should probably just have this open in the future, just for reference sake. No, let's just. Yeah, actually, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is how you get one of the prongs. All right. Well, I'm gonna scroll down a ton and hope we find the thing. Are we here? Oh no, that's way too early. Where's Tundaria? It's gonna take a while. Just because. Oh yeah, no, that's too far. Oh yeah, that's way too far. That's Lemuria. We're not there yet. It's one problem with having to rely on a walkthrough. Because this is a bad walkthrough and doesn't have a good index for telling me where I'm going, so I just have to scroll and hope I don't see a spoiler. That's Sankhul Ruins. You've already been there, but the walkthrough has that at the bottom, so I have to scroll up more. Okay. Tundaria Tower. All right. All right. Cool. All right. Oh. Okay. I guess you can't. Why is it that I'm such a bad judge at these things? Huh. Let's go see if that's completely right, because... Maybe I was too quick to judge this. I also did something similar to this when I was doing that about Fantasy V, where it didn't seem like a nice puzzle was possible. I'm normally good at them. I love those kind of puzzles, though, because I love any kind of puzzle I can just get my hands on and fiddle around with for a little while, but apparently I'm never the kind of person to observe. I'm the kind of person to do and weed out possibilities, you know? I'm a lot more of a practical, hands-on kind of puzzle solver. So you get problems like this where I'm like, oh, this does not seem possible. Where I don't know that, so I can't prove that, you know? They said go here, and then go over here. So it was actually here. Oh, no, not here. Unless it's a reveal spell, in which case, fuck that. Oh yeah, reveal spell just instantly fades. I don't think I needed the walkthrough for this one. Can I end the stream now? Is that allowed to... This is why the walkthrough's here. Not so much to guide me, but just to rein me back on course. We would have had a lot of rigmarole otherwise. This is what happens when you lose faith. What have we got here? We got ice. I'm surprised that worked. I'm surprised they didn't just change up the rules inexplicably. Oh, we're doing this kind of puzzle. All right. Damn it, I wanted more ice sliding puzzles. And I know my track record with them hasn't been amazing this far, but damn it, I want it. Give me that nut. And my back's already starting to hurt. Let's just solve that problem. Oh, it's not much better because I still have to sit up, but it's so much better than fully like sitting with my back not resting. At least this helps. Don't have back problems, kids. Give me that crystal cup. I didn't get anything here. This route sucked. I mean, I can't even like properly complain about 4 free defense, but it was just under 2% of a defense increase. So it's not properly substantial. I mean, I've only been given those to Felix. So Felix is notably, minorly, but notably stronger than he would normally be. And that's what's important. It's good to take note of exactly how much he's got. Because I know he's like probably more than doubled his luck just from those items. But that's like the one that's like the exception. Luck is really low in this game and seemingly has no way of being normally increased. Maybe unless you're lucky. Oh, hey. But I don't really know how it works in this game. Swordsman, okay. Alright. Well, that sucked. What's over here? Oh. Oh, how? Oh! Oh my. Hello there. Now. I want to take stock. Up and left do nothing for me. In fact, those just loop me back around, so I need to come over here. I need to do this. I don't think I'm in a very good spot right now. I don't think I'm where I need to be. Alright, like I said, I'm not the best at like looking in advance. I guess I'll just wait. Oh, really? That would have been perfect time for that. The one time that would have been a good reveal moment. And maybe I can just... Damn it. Alright, fine. We'll come around. Where does this get me? Not a whole lot. I need to reset this, I believe. What does over here take me? Oh! Where am I going? Oh, I'm going on an adventure. Hello! Boom, baby! Get physical with it. Oh yeah, how to get a Jin. If you ever wanted a Jin to join your party, just body check the man. Oh, it's a Mars Jin. Oh, actual fire. Oh, thank you. Now up my defense. And then you also up my defense. I don't really know what... Like, these dudes are... No, these dudes are glass cannons. Actually, don't do that. I forgot. These dudes are glass cannons. You just hit them and then they stop moving. So we're going to focus fire them really far down and then we're just going to basic attack after this first turn. Because I also have to save up my PP. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Alright, maybe I should have healed before doing this. I kind of forgot they are very glass cannon-y. Well, hope for the best. I'm not actually going to just focus basic attack because you need to stop being alive right now. Death must greet you. Oh. Death must greet you as fast as possible. Yeah! See what I'm saying? Not even a problem. Reflux. Now, give that to Piers, I guess. And now he knows revive. Hey! And then unequip that and give that back to Jenna. Actually, I probably shouldn't have her have it, because her stats suck. You know what? Piers can keep it, because I can't squeeze that into Felix's inventory. He has his own problems. Now Piers is our Necromancer. I'm sorry, Jenna. I also have a pretty Brock. But Piers' inventory is not looking too hot either. Reflux doesn't actually do anything. What does this do? It's a little disappointing it doesn't, like, fully mix and match. But, can't really complain, you know? You know, whatever. Really the important thing was to get just more on Jenna, because again, she sucked. She kind of had a lot of problems, if I'm going to be entirely honest. She was not having a good life. Glad they actually... I know I've been missing them, don't worry. I'm well aware I've been missing Jins. I understand my faults, at the very least. So here, let's go the actual way to progress. At least we found the 2 side areas first. And don't you go thinking that's the walkthrough. I didn't check that out. I just saw how to progress. I did see that it said start, let's start with left, which is where I started, but... That's the only thing I saw. I didn't know it actually, like, I didn't know if it said to go left then right, go left middle. I just did left, so that's the only thing. Don't think about that. I didn't know what it was. They just said, let's just start. I didn't even know that was going to be loot. I thought this was going to be like a puzzle hub, but apparently no, it's loot, entire next progress. We have a lot going on here, huh? Am I able to move you guys? Wait, how do I even... What are you even asking me to do here, game? No. Like I said, I had my soul and spirit revitalized. Because that one dungeon was actually pretty good, and now I'm just spamming the absolute shit out of a walkthrough. The game's lost faith in me. Like, this game is officially the kind of game that I'm not kosher with normally, but living up impoverished really kind of taught me and beat into my head, you're not allowed to be finicky. You gotta do games that you gotta do. You're not allowed to be all namby-pamby with these things. Now here, I'm trying to figure something out. I wanna... Wait. Here. I'm very dedicated. A game has to be real egregious for me to drop it full wholesale. I was tempted, but... Wait, that does... Oh, shit. I need to reset this. I had the kind of upbringing where you got one game every couple months. So you kind of learn to enjoy what you can get. And to be fair, some of this is more so the fact that I'm trying to be an entertainer, and it is the one cardinal sin I almost never want to make. It's when a game content creator cancels a game halfway through. That is the least fun thing in the world. Okay, fuck you, Ninja. And this game is still bearable. It's still serviceable. It's just misguided, you know? It's just raw. Oh, that's sand. I do not want sand. I just wish this game was not so ungodly long. This game does not warrant that length. Just make Golden Sun... You know, I was going to say make Golden Sun 1 longer. No. Golden Sun 1 was good. I liked that one. This one, not so much. I got Skies of Arcadia from, like, Blockbuster. Some garbage like that. That was a good time. That's how you knew you had a good time. Skies of Arcadia was a magical game. Am I going to be able to do this? Because Felix is a dip and won't actually, like, you can't turn around without moving your character in. Oh, there you go. I never took risks. I always read the back of the box. Sure, there are a couple stinkers, and, like, okay, there were a handful of stinkers, but, you know, they were almost always manageable. Like, I would read the back of box religiously. It's also why I don't get very many new games anymore. Every new game I've gotten in the last... Okay, unless it's a game series that I know and love, or it's a game I've bought before, what's the last, like, new game that I've bought, like, wholesale? Like, I did not buy Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. Those were given to me. And, like, new games that I have. I don't even know really what Humble Bundle is other than some people randomly get free games, and then you gave me, like, 20. Or back in, like, Mirror Room. Hey, this one has a path through. Nice. Welcome to Mirror Room. Oh! Huh. I guess I've solved the... I guess this dungeon's done. That was really hard. Oh. That gives burst. That's not the... What's burst? Well, Felix, time to equip something. Elixirs? Here you go, lady. Here you go, lady. I'm running out of inventory space on Felix. What's mint? It boosts agility. Yeah, right. I remember that. Well, now I have a new spell. That's always fun. That's one game thing that does make this game thing is burst. I can break things now. I'm Bomberman. So the game's telling me, hey, Bomberman. Yeah, Bomberman were some of the games I played as a kid. That's another one of the ones I read the back of the box, and I was like, yeah, Bomberman. But, like, the only, like, I do not know a new game that I have bought without having seen or being already a pre-established fan. All the new games, like, I don't even know what new games I've gotten, you know? Like, new games. Games that I had to spend money on. That's rare. I typically get cheap games or have games given to me, you know? Hey, Weevil, how's it going? Welcome to Ship. Because that's what this game is. Man, that's not entirely honest, but, you know. Gotta keep you on your toes for how I feel about this game. Yeah, I think the most... Okay, actually, now that I think about it, the most recent game that I think I've spent money... No, I think that was also fucking given to me. God damn it. Smash Bros. That's the most one. The only game, like... I'm not the kind of person who's very impulsive when it comes to games. A lot of the time, like I said, I have no money. I can't get games until they become free or some such. But I have one of my friends who has a PS4 just because one of my other friends, Bullet, who's occasionally dropped into chat, he told one of my other friends that Persona 5 was, and I quote, really good. And so my friend went out and bought a PS4 and Persona 5 just on the recommendation of it's pretty good. And like that was like $200 on the spot. That's because that friend is the sugar daddy and has infinite dollars. And he's the one who bought me Smash Bros, Super Mario Odyssey, my Switch, my Wii U, Hyrule, or not Breath of the Wild, because this man is an animal and I can't repay him. And I feel like a monster. The guilt tears up. I have infinite friend debt because this man just is the only reason I'm here right now, effectively. I'm using his old computer right now. Instead of selling it, he gave it to me. This man is Mr. Moneybags and can't stop, won't stop. Welcome to Ice, by the way. That's this dungeon. Was this not... Oh, I was gonna... I still haven't seen that game. I was gonna watch it, but it's always been on the back burner. I was wanting to see that game just because I had to see it. I had to see the final game in the David Cage narrative experience. I had to experience. I'm still waiting on it. I'm still waiting for a prime time where I can fully enjoy Detroit Become Human. I haven't played any of those games, but ooh, Heavy Rain's one of my favorites, just because that game is so bad. Beyond Two Souls and Fahrenheit are not, or / Indigo Prophecy, aren't as good. Heavy Rain was the OG. Welcome to Puzzle, everyone. Oh, shit. Welcome to the ice area, everyone. We having fun yet? Why am I playing two shitty GBA games? Pick better games, you guys. Why are you making me stream this? We got Mega Man again? You know, I'm pretty sure I was playing Golden Sun when we last played Mega Man. I'm pretty sure that these two keep being tethered together. Play better games. I could if I had a better capture card, of course. You know, the thing that captures the game, I need a better one of those, you know? But yeah. But now I'm currently stuck in these stop giving me shitty games. I have a Soul Feather, okay. Whoa. Assuming I had access to any game, like console, anything like that, what games would you guys like to see? Just general games. Is this gonna be the prong? I need the prong. Where is my stupid, like, spear bit? What the hell is this? Tartar. Oh, yeah, that's right, Tartarus Axe. I remember this. Oh, why do you not have this equipped? Give us a Tartarus Axe. What's this? Lightning Sword? Oh, lightning sword's better. Oh, my inventory. Here, take my Cloud Brand. Give me the lightning sword. How about Cloud Brand on him, though? And it's better. Sorry, Tartar Sax. Give me a sec. But yeah, what games would you guys like to see? I know Ninja's answer is Skies of Arcadia. But what would you like to see, Weevil, assuming I could do any game on any console? Just like, what is the one thing you think would be interesting to see? Let's get this elixir out of here. Let's give it to her. Clear up inventory space. Also, I was supposed to come here for, like, a prong. That's what the walkthrough said, but I think I've been everywhere. Yeah, that's the problem. I can't get to the GameCube era. That's those are the shadow times. That is a time I can't get to. No. Ninja, you can play those games online. All of them. Because someone's knocking. Yeah, the capture card has online play for GameCube and PS2 games. We could play them together, assuming we live close enough and have that set up. Like, any of them, as long as they're multiplayer games. Local even. We don't even need Parsec. It just works. And that's the magic. Some of them work better or worse, you know? Sometimes they need, like, a little bit fancy schmancy stuff. But, for example, the one that I wanted to do, like, my favorite game of all time, you can play that online now. Which has been the one thing I've been so crazy, because the game Tales of Symphonia got it, like, a big old fancy schmancy HD re-release on the PS whatever. And, the one thing I wanted them to add was online co-op. It did not get added to the game, but you can do it. You can do it with the capture card. Also, oh, I need burst in here. Oh, okay. That's right. So this is the prongy boy. Blam. Congratulations! We're still not even halfway through the game because we need to get all three of these and then we're technically halfway through the game. God damn it. I'm trying to think about what GameCube games I'd want to play. Tales of Symphonia is up there, but oh, that's a special one. I'm saving that for some, like, highlight moment. That would also be long as fuck. That would be the longest game I have ever played. That would be a real magical experience, but pretty much any GameCube game you could think of that's multiplayer, I could also do online. Those could just all be thrown into weekend streams, but that is the true next step if I had to think of for streaming. That would be the next big boy. It's just, well, and getting a new computer, but moving on to, what's it called, GameCube era. And I guess beyond, but, because I'm like, what would be a fun game? Because I think I have a couple of them on the list. Like, we could probably do, like, Custom Robo or something, but I don't know. GameCube didn't have very many RPGs. Like, it had Symphonia, it had Evolution World, it had... There was a Mega Man one I played. That one was kind of weird, though. It was like Command Mission. That one was odd. Yeah, this guy is in fact listed there 3 times. Dark Cloud would be sexy. I've never played Dark Cloud 1, and I've never beaten Dark Cloud 2, but ooh, they're magic. Because they're made by one of the few game developers I distinctly always remember, because they made Rogue Galaxy. They're the Rogue Galaxy and Dark Cloud guys, and I'm just like, you win. You're one of the best. You're one of the greats. They were the king, in my opinion, of the PS2 big boy RPG era for just being stupidly fun to do and play, and so good. But Rogue Galaxy's still more my flavor, but that's another one I'm saving. That one's also in a back pocket. I have a couple games like that. Like, initially, the Lisa games were also a game I was keeping in the back pocket, but it became relevant. And honestly, my most popular stream ever which are the ones on YouTube by viewer counts, is my least of the hopeful playthrough, which is nice. Yeah. You can't two-man the campaign, I don't think so. But yeah, that would be terrible. Why would you want to do that? I'm not a competitive man. I'm not good at the racing thing. I'm not a fast man. Also, I don't play Custom Robo. I don't think I play it right. Like, you know how there's like missiles and bombs and guns? I only use guns. I remember my favorite playstyle was the one robot dude whose air movement was a teleport, but you have iframes during it. I spam that the entire time, mashing the fire button. And 9.5 times out of 10, I kill everything first try. The only time I start having problems is when enemies, like, take away, like, sometimes there's gimmick fights that don't let me use that, or the enemy is, like, broken as all sin because it's, like, a half RPG, whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot about dash attacks. There are some characters that they're really slow and bulky, but if you can dash attack someone, you just win. I think in all my time playing Custom Robo, I never found a good use for the bombs and missiles. I did eventually use them just because, I mean, whatever. I mean, once I, like, got my full loadout, I just started spamming the L and R buttons whenever I wasn't doing anything else, and I just picked the ones that, like, homed in on stuff. So I'm just like, yeah, sure, what, get him. And it worked, kind of. It wasn't exactly eloquent, wasn't exactly fancy. I don't think Custom Robo was it. I know that's, like, still a series in Japan, but we only got one Custom Robo game. Yeah, there were a couple guns that were broken. I remember the drill gun. The needle gun, the drill gun... Drill gun and needle gun were super sexy. Both of them were like you hit someone and they die. Like, you are going to stun them. Drill gun was amazing, needle gun. And then there were a couple, oh, it's been so long. I don't remember what the best ones were, but drill and needle were like mid-game and they still could be used. I know there's, like, I'm not counting, like, illegal parts, because I don't think I ever got all those, so I can't really, like, chime in about those. Those are probably stupid, so, you know. Oh, we got Custom Robo Arena for DS. I don't care, so... I also didn't know that, so... Dragon Gun? Which one was the Dragon Gun? Are we talking about, like, the flamethrower or the big demon dragon fireball, dude, going across the entire arena? Because both of those were bad, but they were hilarious and amazing, and I loved them. They were terrible, though. Like, the big murder dragon, I remember being so bad. Because it was so slow. It barely hit jack, if they were fast enough. But... if you can, like, get them, I guess that'd be the kind of gun that you need, missiles and bombs for, like, setup, because that's, like, the kind of gun that... The Dragon Gun was OP. Maybe the illegal version. The illegal version was broken, because it shot 3 of them, and they were gray, and it was great. The illegal version was broken. Dragon was okay. I don't remember, though, like I said. I remember it being bad. Maybe... yeah, the worm gun is the... maybe that's why I thought the Dragon Gun was bad. I remember just, I got the worm gun, because it was one of the only illegals I had. I'm like, I've won the game now. Maybe that's why, I don't know. Like I said, it's been so long. Like, I know I talk a lot of the time about how long it's been since I've played games. That was more than 10 years ago, I think. Custom Robo is so far long gone in my mind. Because some games I've, like, picked back up just to see. Custom Robo is a game I don't think I've ever done that with, just because I'm stupid. It'll at least be interesting. That's also one of the games everyone talked about being absolutely egregious for just how much text there is for no reason. Because that game is like a 4-hour game or something really short, but the text makes it like 15 hours or all like if you skipped all the story and just had like a skip this cutscene button, the game would be over in like 6 hours. or something real short. But the whole point of the game is the fact that it's like, hey, post-game content. Hello, Pickle. Welcome to the Custom Robo stream, apparently. Did you play Custom Robo on the GameCube? If not, get out. I never figured out how to get most of the parts. I was missing at least half. I investigated everything. I fought like everyone. But a lot of that post-game stuff I missed out on just because that gets so sloggy after a while. At some point, I had to draw the line. Like, I know I had a couple illegals, but those are the really easy ones that they, like... Yeah. I don't even know how you get... Like, more than half of the illegals, I have no idea how you get. Can't you... Like, the big baddie in that game, the big, like, sentient, weird flesh one, can't you get his parts? Or are those, like, the only parts you can't get? I think I remember seeing someone have those, but that might have been cheating. I don't remember. That would have been cool, though. You can't get those? That's cool. What'd I get? I got a self-raper. I'm probably just gonna sell it. I already have a... Did you just make me another... You... I think Pickle did leave. Or maybe the chat viewer thing just hasn't updated, but... Oh, yeah, now it says 4 viewers. But, hey, if you haven't played this Custom Robo on the GameCube, get out. He just does. I remember that game making it feel like that was very anime with its like, oh man, you're like the best robo battler ever. I'm like, dude, I know it was a joke, Pickle. I'm saying if, because I said it hasn't updated yet. Yeah, the Custom Robo was super anime, because it's like, oh yeah, you're the best, like, Robo user. You're the best, like, fucking kick ass. I'm gonna kick him with the teeth. Like, you're an S rank, S+ rank super murder man. And it's like, dude, all I know how to do is walk around and push the B button. It's not that hard. I would assume it's harder in, like, the real world, but they really make you out to be the Big Mac Daddy when you just kind of showed up and did good, and they're just like, well, here you go. Here's your everything prize. Oh, yeah, the secret ending is great. I remember that one. That was the first game I think I had ever played that had this, like, the no ending. That was money. Then Paper Mario did that, and Super Paper Mario, and... Was this one of the games? Was this one of the games that you could just say no to? I don't remember. We need to go here, by the way. Shrine of the Sea God. That's what the internet told me to go. I know there are some games where you can just say no. Maybe that was Secret of Mana. It was one of these, like, SNES, GBA, or RPGs. There was one of them that's like, but thou must save the world. And you can just say no. And they're like, well, all right. And then the world ends. Because you weren't there to stop the baddie. Golden Sun 1? I was remembering it right, alright. The future refused to change. I need to stream Chrono Trigger. Oh, shit. That's another one I need to stream. That's a big boy, though. That's a big boy. You can't just throw yourself into Chrono Trigger. That is one of the best RPGs ever made. I'm not even nostalgic for Chrono Trigger. And I can understand at the time, that is one of the best RPGs ever made. Yeah. All your friends still tried to stop the baddie and then died, and then the world ended. I think I remember Custom Robo so much more, because you can make your main character just an absolute snarky douche canoe for no reason. It doesn't change much. It's like in this game, how you can just say no a lot of the time. But that game really gave me an affinity for making my main character an asshole. That was like the best part of that game. You can just, there's even like a smug image for your main character being cheeky. and it's great. It's so good. So what in the world then? Well, I'm not gonna. This fucking heck. So what do you mean the world's gonna end? I'm not about to waste my sleep time on some Joe Schmo. Also, I don't. Is this is really what the game wants me to? This is the rope spell area. Yeah, this is the area those two nerd kids were at. I remember doing this, but wow, it's been so long since we've been here. Huh. Alright. And then, yeah, they talked about the fact that there's, like, some deep-in cave they couldn't interact with that I also couldn't interact with, so I left. And no one can stop you either, because you're the strongest. I mean, if the baddie ever comes to tango with you, I mean, then you can stop him. But until then, it's just not my problem, my man. I'm sorry to say. Oh, look, I'm over here now, I guess. Custom Robo was a dumb game. But it was like a fun kind of dumb. You know, it was the good one. It was super anime, though. It was real anime. The final boss wasn't even hard. I remember the fact that you had two allies let me cheese it just because I would sit as far away as humanly possible and use one of, like, I think it was like the sword rain gun where it, like, you shoot a projectile, it aims a sec, then homes in right where the enemy was, and I just sat back there spamming it, waiting for either the boss to die or both of my teammates to die, and then I'd actually start getting up in there and trying to fight the boss, and by that point it would be at least half dead. And I'm just like, well, mission accomplished, everybody. That boss was so easy, though. That game was so easy, though. What are you going on about, my dude? Just spam, like, the drill, like I just said, the drill or the needle gun. Those things were stupidly strong for endlessly stun-locking a boss. Nothing could stop you. And what do we got here? Oh, yeah, I remember here. I remember this place. And then I said I needed to come back here when you have Water Boy. Well, I finally have Water Boy. I need to play Custom Robo again, man. That's already the kind of thing that I'm like, yeah, I need to play that game again. That's good, but if you need to play that game, you gotta do the end game tournaments. But the problem is a lot of the time, I think the main reason I was uninterested is that there were so many tournaments, and all of them were the kind of thing that you have to play the game a certain way or you get less points. And I'm just like, no. I hate stuff like that in the game. Like, I can understand, but it's like the Battle Frontier in Pokemon. I don't care. The game's over, and you've given me, like, a challenge area that's, like, baby competitive online. But counter-argument, no. So I'm not gonna do it. Going on a little horsey ride right here. Where am I going? Where are you taking me? Why does that pixel look bad? That's a bad tile job right there. Okay, I guess I'm over here now. I remember I got through most of them. There was only like 2 or 3 left by the time I done, I think. But that's the kind of thing where once you finish a tournament, more tournaments open up, and then more tournaments, and more tournaments. And it's just like, I did what feels like 10 or 15 tournaments all the way through as best as I could. And I eventually just said, no more. I'm done now. And I think I was like near the end. But even then, like I said, I only got about like half the parts. And I did what felt like most of the game. I even found like the secret dev room area. And like even that wasn't enough. It's like, oi! It's like, I can understand they're trying to do it for gameplay standpoint, but how much do you have to prove to these people to tell you I'm the best? I've beaten the main sentient bad man, the baddie, the bad boy who's gonna kill the Earth. You think I'm not the best fake robot battler in the world? Fine, I'll fight you 1v3 with the default set, no bombs, no guns, no jumping, no movement. I'll win anyway, and I did it over and over again, because I'm the best at all these tournaments. When do I need to stop proving myself that I'm the king of games? From Yu-Gi-Oh! I got a mace, by the way. Wait, was that a mace? It was full of rust. It was a stab this time. Ooh. Alright. I am the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Player in the custom robot world. Doesn't mean much, but I am. Honestly, I think I liked that game for just how much story there was. It was so irrelevant, a lot of the story, but it made that game just more memorable. But I could see people like Lollifant would not like that game. Lollifant has said time and time again he does not care about the story. That's not what he comes for. And I can respect that. I'll judge him for it, but I can respect it. He would not like Custom Robo. He would... It's like 20 minutes of cutscene between, like, each endgame fight. It's ridiculous. I remember there's one cutscene that takes, like, an hour. It's the one I think it's the cutscene you're talking about where you can just say no. That cutscene and that whole, like, final area, there is genuinely, like, an hour of cutscenes. Metal Gear Solid eat your heart out. See where they got it from. Did Kojami, He-Man, did he work on that? Oh, and if you guys haven't seen Kojima, if you guys didn't know, he's working on that game Death Stranding, that game that everyone's talking about but no one knows about. Time to date this video. Just yesterday, Kojima just said, it's coming out today. Oh. Okay. He gave us 1 day of warning. The absolute mad lad. This had better be the best game ever created. Can we talk... Before we continue on the previous point, can we talk about this area right now? You see that area to the right with that log that I can't get? Like, let's use the mouse. Right here, this area with the mouse, this log right here, you can, like, come over here. That's the other entrance to this cave. I had to do all of that run over the Lash Spell collapsing bridges and, you know, 10 hours of gameplay before coming back here. If this waist-high water, my character could just step down and walk over here. Or even swim, because it's floating a little bit, so maybe it's like chest-high. Maybe it's even like nips-high, you know, not here to judge. But are you telling me 10 hours of gameplay about was just... Wait, how long have we been playing? Is that 10 hours? Okay, yeah, about 10 hours of gameplay was to get past some nip-high water. Thought it was a trailer that was coming out soon? I don't remember. I don't remember specifically what it was. I don't even know what he said when he said, it's coming out. I don't know if that means the game, a trailer, it. I don't know what it means. I wouldn't think it's the game. You'd think it'd be a trailer. But this game has already had teaser trailers and teasers, and no trailers, only teasers. I don't know. He might just release the whole game. Because... I mean, I'm down to play like Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus whenever I want. But if it's just going to show up at my door, I'm not going to play because I don't have any money, but I'm down for it. This is another trailer. More trailers. Another teaser. The game's never actually coming out. What do you want? Like the one in Dela's Sanctum? Who's Dela? It's been so many hours. It's time to start spamming spells. Probably need an item here. Well, time to get to the fun part of the game of trying things. Maybe we need to read his mind. Reveal. If it became a movie, I wouldn't complain. That seems neat. I want to see Kojima make a game movie. I still think the biggest missed opportunity is the canceling of PT. I've never been as disappointed as I ever have in my entire life. Normally, I don't get excited about new games, at least that much, but as Silent Hill directed by Kojima and Guillermo del Toro with Norman Reedus, and the one part people don't talk about, it was also being worked on, or at least designed partially by the dude, by Junji Ito. The dude who made Uzumaki. And, like, all of those internet I heard about Junji Ito way after the fact, but he was also involved with it. What did they do? Why did they can't... Junji Ito alone sold me on that game. It's getting ridiculous. How could they have done this to us? What is this game asking for me? What item do I need to give you? Do you want a rock? I have a rock. Time to use the walkthrough. Oh boy. Let me just scroll up here. All right. That's an optional side quest. I don't want that. Wait, I don't. Oh, that's before boat time. Okay, what is he doing? That's side quests. Okay. Animal trade side quests. Trident parts. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. I need to use the Sea Gods tier. What? I don't have that. What are you asking from me, game? Because the game's saying, oh, I've been here before. What the fuck's the Sea Gods tier? Do I have that just lying around? Is that in the back pocket somewhere? Where in my bag of holding is that? Did I sell that? I probably sold it, didn't I? The Dancing Idol? No. The game says, the walker says I should have this. But this is also saying I should have been here before. So this is backtracking, apparently. What the fuck is the Sea Gods tier? Alright, Control F this shit. Who's Dahlia? I get it in her shrine. I need to go to Dela. This is at the very beginning of the game. We're going back to the beginning of the game. Oh my fucking god. I need the frost spell at the beginning of the game. So... God, this game sometimes. At least there's a fast travel point right here, so I don't need to actually do it. Like, this is what the game was intending back in the day. Like, when you had the... Wait, uh-oh, it's over here. When you first get Piers, you were supposed to come here, which explains why there's so much backtracking, like, and why they have this right here, in case you came here first. But, fuck you, game? I like how the game also said, I mean, I guess the game's trying to hint at it, like, oh, go to Dela, but, oh, we do have escape. I forget I have the retreat spell, to be fair. I kind of forget this thing exists. Weevil, can you never pick this game again? Oh, it's right there. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was. That we are right at the beginning of the game. Like, this right here, this is where the game started. This is the first town of the game. That's how early on the Shrine of the Sea God is. Now, where's a shrine? Oh, that's right. This is the unflooded town. Or the town that just got to deal with, like water level garbage. So there's just, like, ice everywhere. Look at all of it. It's in here, isn't it? Yeah! That's the ice stone. Remember from way back when? But if you'll remember from way back when, this area was filled with water. I actually remember reading on the walkthrough that freeing the 2 kids from the sea god's, like, temple place drains the water level. I don't know if there's an actual cutscene that shows them draining water, but that feels like a disconnect. I don't know, though, so I can't say it, but I distinctly do not remember there being a cutscene of them draining water in this town. But that's the thing you have to do first. I did not even need to do that ice block, I just wanted to. Woo. Here you go, Shepard. Yeah, that was months, with how long it's taken me to stream this. Oh boy. It's a bad time. Yeah, Konami put their people into Silent Hill pachinko machines, didn't you hear? It's the problem with Konami. Konami is the kind of business that, like, they just keep fucking up, and they keep doing it, and they just keep pissing off their fans, but they're never gonna go out of business, because 1, they make stupid amounts of money in arcades, and 2, they have one franchise that is probably never going to die, despite the fact that I hate it nowadays. Okay, I mean, hate's a strong word, but I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but it's a little-known series called, what's it called? Yu-Gi-Oh? Still around. Still just as strong. And they'll never go out of business. So they're gonna keep fucking up the game industry. Non-stop. Because they're like the people who make, like, the FIFA games. They don't stop. They're they're too big to fall. Here's your stupid garbage. And now I'm floating. That's not how that should look. That just looks like pixels. That looks like butt. That's also not how that should work, I guess. This is a very weirdly and meticulously planned out area, but alright. And now we're actually in the dungeon. Great. Oh, that was really fast. That is a very buoyant statue. How do I slap these bad boys together? Oh, whatever, I guess so. So, now the question becomes, we need to get ourselves to, water place. The village we've been trying to go through the whole game. Because remember, this game has only had 2 story beats. We are 18 hours in, there has been 2 plot points. Boat, Sea Town. That's it. The only 2 points. And, by the way, none of this is important. I guess boat, technically, but none of this is important to the main quest, lighthouses. We need to go here. But they told me that, like, I don't remember which, like... So I've gotten the hint for how to get past this area. You need to go in through the red rocks. That's the hint I was given. The walkthrough told me I need to find the way into this place. And I need the 3 prongs. But even knowing the hint, I have not been able to get my ass in here. It's you gotta get in something about the red rocks. If you gotta go in through the red rocks, because if there's red rocks, you won't get washed away by the current. That's what I've been told. However, the dude who told me that says I wouldn't know as good. You gotta forge the thing? Okay, alright. I'll go for it. God, why is Yalam... Like, look at how far away Yalam is. And you may think, oh, just land right here. You can't. The game doesn't let you. It's surrounded by reefs, so you have to go, instead of parking here and going to town, you have to go all the way around, park on this one, and then walk up. Look at how, like, this is the distance. This is the distance now. Like, it's almost doubling the travel time just because, hey, fuck you, there's some rocks here. Eat my ass. Game design. Wham. Like, I can understand it for realism. Like, okay, this is a landlocked beach. Fine, whatever. It's like, oh, you can't come here, but sometimes you need to make a concession for the fact that it's a game. And if the point of this game is to have fun and realism isn't the thing, because this game's realism is some of the worst I've ever seen, just let me land on this damn beach. There's no reason, because anything that me not landing at this beach blocks, I can still get to, but it takes a month of travel time. These rocks do not need to be here. Video games are hard, people. You know, you never know. Sometimes you just throw rocks down and you just can't get rid of them. I mean, of course. And it's also because of this travel distance of being all the way down here, this is where I need to go. Like, a third of the way across the world. Why not land next to the beach? You can't. You can only land on beaches because that's another thing this game won't let you do. You do realize boats have bridges to get off of the boat. You don't need to put that on a beach, but that's a game thing. I can understand that. They have to somehow dedicate where you can and cannot go, otherwise you'd break the game, and you don't want everywhere to just have like a mountain cliff along the outside. But of course, the game's bad, but that's besides the point. Fucking A. Alright, 40 years later, here we are. The power of bitching made the time travel faster. And then we need to leave town again. Oh my god. Hello. Fix the stick. I have a... Weevil! Weevil, you did it wrong. What do you mean, fix the stick? I can't fix the stick. The game won't let me. I mean, I'll fix that, because, I mean, I also need to do that, but... This is why I shouldn't be trusting you, Weevil. I'm halfway tempted to just go back to the damn walkthrough. This game's kinda ass. You wouldn't assume it would be such a massive step down from 1, but... Oh man, you never know with these people. Oh, Jesus. This dude is always sleeping. Hello, take my money. Ooh. A glower staff. What's this all about? Hey, actually something... neat, I guess would be a good term for it. It's neat. And all those self-rapiers I made are now already useless. Well, whatever then. Beggars can't be choosers. Well, now I have actually no lead. Like, even outside of walkthrough land, which, by the way, I would have needed anyway because this game hasn't told me any of this stuff. This whole prong thing, the game has never once mentioned. One time have they mentioned, like, a spear to kill Poseidon? Do I need to fight Poseidon? I don't know. Apparently he's a thing. And I don't even remember, like, these are just prongs. Like, if I didn't know better, nowhere has it said that, like, they're pieces of a trident, yeah, but I would assume that's a weapon, not a crucial plot important item you need to go to 5 dungeons to collect. This is Legend of Zelda level of runaround. You gotta get the 6, like, pizza slices to slay Ganondorf. Like, think about it just under that, like, that method of critique. 5 dungeons for one thing. This thing should have me beat the game. I should be nearly done after that much runaround. But we need to then assemble the thing and get to the place we need to go, which is here. understandable. Fine, that's like the Wind Waker. It's like assembling the Triforce, I guess would be the most equivalent one. Then you have to put it together, turn on the Master Sword, you got to do two dungeons for that. That makes sense. Then you go fight Ganondorf and win the game. This is the halfway mark of the game. We're not even halfway. We do this and then we're halfway. We are 18 hours into this game. Why is it this long with 4 hours of content? If stretched thin. Razor thin. Like, I'm talking someone skimmed this thing. You get wafer thin. You can see through it. It's that thin. This thing is so thin, I'm getting random chunks of plot. And by random, I mean 2. Because 18 hours in, we've had 2 story progression moments. And I guess maybe, like, another one of those wafer-thin bullshits with the Alex cutscene, which hasn't meant anything other than Alex is still a trash character. God, this game's ass. And now I gotta go back to the walkthrough. I'm a little upset the fact that the audio cuts out every time I tab out, but it just lets people know that I'm fed up. Once the music stops, the fun stops. You know that's what time it is. Oh, that's right. I can scroll back up. Shit. Mimics. Okay, that's the open sea, so we're getting there. Animal trade quest. The serpent. I think that's the last one to do. Ankle ruins. Ooh, okay. Lemuria. All 3 parts assigned, you still need to forge it. What? Are they telling me to go to Champa? Why would I go to Champa? This is when you're supposed to get the Alex cutscene. This is when that's supposed to be. You never need to go to Champa before this. I'm gonna turn on the audio. Why are you saying you're trash, Ninja? I mean, you are trash, but that's not relevant right now. So now is when we're supposed to go to Champa. Apparently, Obaba, Briggs's grandmother, fixes the trident. I don't know how we're supposed to know this other than, again, wandering around. And now we need to go back to Al Hafra and break Briggs the fuck out of jail. I mean, you are trash. Fucking A. Oh, and people defend this game. Holy shit. Back to Champa we go, I guess. I know after that we have to go to Al Hafra and break... You know, remember that whole pirate filler arc? This is where it's coming in relevant just because... For some reason, I don't know. Because they've made me do it. Why does she know how to fix this? Nowhere has this been mentioned. I mean, maybe if you talk to people, but I shouldn't be expected to have to go scream at every single NPC of every single town in the game to figure out what the hell to do next. That's bad conveyance. This game is terrible. Like, I honestly gotta say, this game is actually bad. Like, Golden Sun 1 was flawed, but still fun. This game is bad. And it hasn't been that long. I got a Fire Djinn in the last dungeon. Like, not like the Sun God, Ocean God, but like the Ice Temple. I got a Fire Dude there. I have a Discord notification. Give me a sec. Like, I got a dude there. And you can't even say that about the Djinns either, because I know I've been missing them. There are side quests, there are random encounters, but I've missed a ton of them. I know I've missed it, I think, 2 or 3, so at least maybe more. So, but I don't care. In Golden Sun 1, I asked Weevil to tell me where they are because I was that interested. In this game, I want it to be done and over with. Goddamn, I want to see 3. Golden Sun 3. We can't stream that one right away because that's a DS game. And you start have some problems with something like that. I also can't capture DS games very well. Those are very awkward to capture because they're 2 screens. It's just like, but yeah, no. Back to isn't Al Hafra really awkward to get to? Yeah, this is Al Hafra. I can see rocks right there. I'll have to land here, but at least that's reasonable. There hasn't been any new mechanics, Ninja. There's been none. The only thing that has been new, other than there's more of them, is there's new summons. But I've already seen them, and I haven't gotten a new summon for like 8 hours. So, plus 8 hours. And it's only been like 3 summons. And they're not even like, using 4 of an element or 5 of an element, however, are better summons. So they're not even that exciting. It's like, summons are neat, but summons alone are not the thing that makes me interested in this game. You know, that's like a little side thing, like, ooh, summons are neat. This isn't Final Fantasy X, where they're a crucial mechanic that's important to the progress of the story. And they're not Tales of Symphonia, where they're a very important thing, not directly crucial, but related to progressing with the story and are a large aspect of the world. Summons are, I could do a big attack in combat. That alone is not enough. You need more. Hello. Yes. That right there. That lady, the one who just says, is Briggs home? No? Okay, bye. I have to talk to her. I probably have to talk to some Joe Schmo fuckboy in town for it to say, oh hey, Obaba can fix prongs. But again, I haven't been told I need to do this. Because, again, the main plot of the game has nothing to do with this. Even getting to Lemuria. I guess if you went to Lemuria, I'm assuming you'd fight like Poseidon and then die or some shit. Like he's an impossible to win fight. But I can't even get into Lemuria. I'm gonna go to Lemuria just to see if I can get there, because I want to see what happens. Because I was told, the only hint I got was I talked to the dude, he said, go to the Red Rocks. But he said he doesn't know well enough, like that's just all he knows. The dude who told him what to do, he told me where he was. And then I went to the town, which I actually think is Yalam. But the dude who told him is dead. So that's the only lead I have to go on, is go fucking through the Red Rocks. And I'm assuming that's this area, because there's rocks. And there's some like weird magma glowing red rocks, but they're not relevant to like tides or anything, or like currents. But there is one thing I can interact with on this side, which I'm going to actually go try to do because I forgot it existed, so we're going to go do that. Fucking... Here. Also, this horror area. See, like, look at that. Is that not a red rock? Maybe say, okay, it's like a volcano. That's not a rock. Alright, fine. I mean, there's this, which I could now probably interact with because I have burst. No. That's brown. The other ones are gray. And I don't have any new spells that interact with this. This is interactable, but I can't interact with it, so I don't know. Like, this one's kind of brown. Where are any red... There's another volcano, but where are these red rocks I was told about? Because sometimes these things do something. I want to see if they have them, but it takes a long time. It takes, like, 50 seconds of just waiting. And specifically the one in the other screen did it, but I don't know if these ones do it, but maybe. But I'm starting to think they don't. Okay. Whatever then. See, like, there's an area straight up. I could have gone that way, but the game says no. Like, what about up here? No, that also kicks you out. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, I can't, like, I have control wrestled away from me while that's going on. Somehow, I'm supposed to be able to get in here at any time. I'm just not allowed to get through here. And that's what I want to figure out. Like, here's some red rocks. Like, yeah, sure, you see these things, but can I burst these? No. He said follow the curtain. It's like, follow the currents by the red rocks and you won't get swept away and smashed into a wall or whatever, but like, here's some red rocks. But there's no current. Like, there's these things. There's like circle boys, but these don't help me at all. Like, I can come over here, that's a dead end. The whole up and left, that just takes you off the other screen. It is very annoying to get off of these, by the way. And see, here's another one. This is the one I was talking about. Look at that. Look at that jingle jangle. That thing just shook some keys in front of my face. What does that mean? Do I gotta reveal you? I can't reveal, by the way. It just immediately pops. So... And yeah, I actually tried getting into the current while that's on. It doesn't work. The whole hint of, like, go into the current with the red rock and you won't get swept away is, thus far, seemingly bullshit. I don't know what the game wants. I want to be able to get past here because this is the fun. The whole point of these games is to explore, and I want to get past this. And I have the hint. Maybe I need a different hint, but why is the game explicitly stated only one other dude knows and he's dead? So, if the game wants me to explore more and figure this out, why is every single time me trying to do that, the game has said, no, you're barking up the wrong tree, try something else? I don't know. I could try, like, breaking this. I have burst now, that's my new spell. Sand. Sand boat. I think I did. I think that's how I learned he was dead. He actually, that's how I learned that. He told me about the hint, and then I read his mind, and he's saying he's a liar. He only learned about that hint from the dude, but that dude's dead, and then he said I should probably confess. Because he's like an adventurer or whatever. And it's not that he was lying about the hint, he's saying he got the hint from someone else. He's passing off the hint as his own, but the dude's dead. Like, what the fuck? I don't actually think he's dead. I don't think he tells you he's dead. I went to this town and they mentioned him by name. They said he's dead. Everyone in town. Dead, 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 extra dead, super dead, dead. What's the fucking walkthrough want? Oh shit, actually, yeah, wait. That's actually something neat that I kind of want to do anyway. If you'll remember back in Alhafra, there was that boat I was trying to fix, and there was one rock I could never get rid of. I can get rid of it now because I have burst. Alright. I almost want to just keep progressing to see what the fuck the game wants me to do here. I've talked to everyone, at least seemingly important, because the walker told me he was a kid. And I don't remember talking to a kid. That makes me think, okay, someone else tells me. And it was on, like, Lemuria Isles or whatever. Like, what do you mean, Lemuria Isles? You mean this? Sea of Time Isle? I went there. That's where the dude was, I think. I don't remember. Or was it? I don't remember what was on the Sea of Time was, but I've double-checked, and no, that's wrong. There's also fucking Alpoigi. There's also East Tundaria. Again, like, landlocked, so I can't just land straight at Alhafra, but that was actually a plot point earlier why their boats suck. But, you know, even still. This is making me want to play just a straight RPG. Who gives a shit about the story? Just play the RPG. Because that's kind of what the game's implying it wants to be. Wow, this song reminds me of Tales of Symphonia. Straight up, just play like Final Fantasy or something, Dragon Quest. Like one of the earlier ones where there's not much story. You just kind of go. I mean, I do eventually want to get through every single one of those games, and I'll need to start eventually, but I'd like to start in chronological order, so it would be Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy 1. And those, oh, that would be like a weird experience, like a modern day like experiencing of those. I could see that one being fun though, but you know. I remember Alhafra has always been my least favorite town in the game because this is the town that demanded I backtrack the entire game and go get the lash spell, the rope spell. This is the town that made me say, go get the rope spell. Because if I did not have it by now, the game would soft lock me. I'm not allowed to progress until you go get that shit. Soft lock's not the right term. It would cock block, rope block me. It would rock block me. I fixed your shit. Now let him out of jail, I guess. We need to break this confirmed criminal out of jail just so his old crotchety-ass grandmother can make a stick better that we don't even know we need. Why would we do this? Other than, hey, the block. The block, yes. Breaking a dude we put into jail out of jail. Why? Maybe he breaks out in a happenstance. Maybe we don't directly do it. Maybe. Let's see. That kid. Yeah, that kid said he was going to break his dad out of jail, but he's like a baby. But that baby has psychic powers. But he hasn't done it yet. Yeah. And now they're going to break him out of jail. Yeah, he's gone. I fixed it. Hello. And we're back in this plot thread, by the way. Entirely included in the game to, again, pad out the runtime. Oh, there's Creighton, just to make the cutscene better. I also like how he's cheeky saying, we had a hunch we might have been needed here. Meaning, if I was playing this casually, I went to every single town, could not find a way to progress, and panicked and came back here. I refuse to play this game's game by doing that shit. I'm immediately going for walkthrough. Golden Sun 1 wasn't great. It was alright. It knew what it wanted to be. This game wanted to be a pile of trash, and didn't even succeed very well at that, because there's parts of this game that are actually kind of okay. Djinn system, some of the puzzles, combat. I mean, the OST's okay. It's not as good as one's, but... it can't even be trash right. This is Altamira as hell from Tales of Symphonia. That's just this town's theme. It's just Altamira. We should just be playing Tales of Phantasia, which is a GBA Tales of game, which is actually the first Tales of game. Much better game than this one, because it's like Golden Sun 1, where it's just Actually, that one's like Golden Sun 2. It's more plot focused, except it's good at doing that. And it has problems. Like, I had one time where I accidentally sold a crucial item, and I would have had to backtrack half the game to buy another one because I was being a jackass. That was me, though. But, you know. That's the kind of game you can actually figure things out. That's like Golden Sun 1. It's like Golden Sun, good aspects of that, plus the story focus of Golden Sun 2. I mean, it sprinkles in a little bit of conveyance issues, but not enough to say, you know, make me demand a walkthrough to just play the game. Tales of Phantasia. I'm going to play that instead of this. It's a much better version. Why don't we get a Tales of character smash? Fucking requesting Isaac, god damn it. But then, that's never changed that. I've always asked for Lloyd. Or hell, if we want even like a GBA, do Cress from Phantasia. Yeah, and then Briggs broke out, okay. Also, apparently, he destroyed the prison. The whole thing. I gotta give the dude credit. He broke out in style. When you break out of jail, you don't just rubble the whole building. You don't just salt the earth from where it once stood. Briggs went out in style. All right. Can you guess where Briggs might have gone? I actually don't know. I haven't checked in the walkthrough for this part. I only read it chunk by chunk as I need it, so that way I don't spoil myself. Oh, that's right. This mayor's an asshole. I'm not gonna do that. I fixed your boat. Nope. The game didn't actually get mad at me saying no for once. Oh, alright, nice. I mean, it doesn't change anything, but the game didn't say no, go find Briggs. I'm allowed to say no because the mayor was being a jagoff. I'll go look at the boat. Oh, I'm not. Oh, no. Oh, the game's making me go anyway. You're being cheeky, game, and I don't appreciate that. Also, Briggs has apparently been killing people. Where'd he go? How the fuck did they fix the boat? Yeah, okay, I know I said, like, the mayor said, come to my thing to rest for the night. I'm gonna assume a full day passed. How did they fix the whole boat? And that's being generous. We were there, because there was like that blackout, like we're talking to the mayor, so I'm gonna assume a day passed. Let's just assume they went to bed and they reconvened and they kept talking. How did they steal and fix the whole boat? It's all fixed. Yeah, but this section of sea is landlocked. You can't actually get out. The beach where he's like, aha, I am free to set sail. This boat is entirely surrounded by rocks you can't sail through, so it doesn't matter how far out to sea you are. Eventually you have to come back. Is he gonna flip me off? I just like the concept of he's just like, hey Felix, eat my ass. Go fuck yourself, Felix. I want him to say that. I want him to drop the one F-bomb in this game. A game, or at least, I know at least in movies that are rated 13 plus have permission to drop one F-bomb. So they could just say, fuck. And then they'd be allowed to do that. Hi, Lollifant. It's been a while since you made that joke. Yeah, they're going to Champa. Can we kill Briggs and his entire family now? Yes. Lollifant, you missed it, but this game missed the one. What's the, okay. Alright, bye, Lollifant. What's the rating of this game? Was this game E for everyone, or is it like 13 plus? Because if it was 13 plus, that dude could definitely have gone, fuck you, Felix. I know I think that's actually not the case for games. I know games can say damn. That's why Shadow the Hedgehog, the game, can say damn. And that's why he's regularly, honestly, when the game Shadow the Hedgehog came out, that's when he became an edgy shitlord. And when he was in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, he was a good character that was, like, well written. But, like, where's the one I always remember is when you fall off a cliff and, like, go into, like, you die, he'll say, damn. And he falls to his death. There's the one quote that I always see people repeating is, him saying, where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Damn. Damn is the softest, like, curse word. Like, you can say damn and people be like, oh, okay, I understand, it's cool. But if you say fuck, people are like, whoa, dude. There's even worse ones, like, there's harsher ones. But I'm not a big fan of them. Fuck's usually about as hard as I go. It's super weird, it's super weird the current, like, era we're in right now, where calling someone a fucking nerd is a worse insult than being called you're an idiot. Because, weirdly enough, the softness of being called an idiot, it just hurts more. You know, maybe it's the fact that I said nerd, but, like, calling someone a bitch, being, like, I don't know, softer insults, those actually hurt. Because so much have been desensitized. I don't know what the hell he's saying. I don't even care. So much, like, swears and whatnot have been desensitized and all that nonsense. I can call you a fucking bitch. Damn you, I guess. But being called an idiot, it hurts more. Just being bad-mouthed. Alright, we're gonna go to Champa. I don't have a good... I know there's more words, but I'm drawing a blank other than just idiot. Also, stop posting links, Ninja. That's banned. Actually, I have 2 other mods. One of my other mods stopped my mod from moderating. I don't even want to go to Champa right now. I really don't want to do this right now. I do not care about the plot of this game at all anymore. Like, everything the mayor and Kraden said, I did not listen to a damn word of it. I am not watching the clip. Not on stream, at least. That's not safe. It's not safe for work. Because this is my work. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Shadow saying damn always gets me to chuckle. Oh, they ruined his character. Oh, man. Oh. I was one of the early proponent people saying Shadow the Hedgehog was actually a well-written character, and then they just fucked it up. I'm not doing it. It's not happening right now. Damn. Where's that damn Chaos Emerald? Oh, Chomp Ampido, everybody. Where's Briggs? Hello, town, which seemingly is fortified now. Hey, guess who it is? Remember how you told me to go fuck myself? I remember him saying that. Dropped an F-bomb. He's very racist. Briggs is a very racially insensitive and sexist man. You should have heard the things he said about my mother. Hello? Okay, bye. They seem to be having a fun time right now. No, I'm not watching it right now. I was gonna watch it just after the stream. You know, you do realize there's a Discord, right? So we can talk to each other. No one realizes that's the point of it. If you want to show something fun, it doesn't have to be just stream times. Like if Weevil, you wanted to call me a damn son of a bitch, you can do that. If Ninja wants to send me shitty memes, that's available there. I'm down for it. You stupid coach champ, Briggs hope without a fight. I don't want him right now. Damn. I understand that. Here, people, go click the clip he sent, and like, go do that. Maybe I'll put it in like the YouTube description if I remember to do that. There you go. Other people can watch. I'm not doing it mid-stream though. It's not kosher. All these people are flipping out because they know I will stab them at a moment's provocation, or even without provocation. What is this area? How have I never been here before? Is this? Are we fighting like a boss or something? Grandma, please. Aren't you like 25 to like 30? How old is your grandma? Honestly, Champa could use some good culling. Steal his jewels. Oh. It's very intense music for... I just don't care. I don't care about these people. It doesn't matter what you do. I'm gonna kick the shit out of whatever it is you send me. Unless it's a force lost battle. It's a demon salamander. Alright. I'm not even at full HP. Alright, let's get going. I'm kinda low HP, so let's plan around that. I kinda forgot you don't regenerate HP. And I'm gonna buff my defense at the same time, just in case. You never know. Star Mine. Ow, that didn't act. Oh, that's it. Oh, he attacks twice. I may actually die here, huh? Because, wow, he like crits Piers. Piers is weak to his element, so damn, he takes a lot of damage from that. All right. I should enter this. Can I like run away? I can't redo this fight. I don't know when I last saved. It probably wasn't that long ago, but even still. I got cocky and I started bad-mouthing him. Break? Oh, I can break stat. Ooh, neat. She is not a Healy lady. I guess just keep upping our defense right now, because, I mean, why not? Yeah, Piers is going to take, like, 300 damage just from Starmine. Or is this a case of, like, the Saros and Minardi fight where they accidentally spammed their strongest attack while I was doing it? Just making my life even harder. Alright, now Piers, don't you be slow this time. Thank you, Piers. Keep upping that defense, son. That's what you're here for. I have... the game still has never told me what the difference between defense and resistance is. I can assume, but I don't know. Because the game, again, won't tell me. I'd kind of like to get some high impact off to do more damage, but I'm just, like, heal spamming right now. I needed someone to start doing damage. Oh, he just guarded. Okay. Fuck you, Starmine. Go away. I don't love you. No, that's the attack button. One more protect. And like 2 more resist. And then we should be fine. Yeah, protect's done, okay. Yeah, see, now he's doing, like, no damage. See, now we're getting somewhere. Except for Piers. Piers always takes, like, full damage. That's just... It's also because Sheba and Piers died, so they have worse stats just by default. Time for you to start hitting dudes, I suppose. I could do break. So this way, that removes buffs, which is neat. So that's cool. I can get another resist in there, and it'll be good. Piers. Wait, who is he? Felix healing? I need to... God damn it, I need to restart the turn. Felix, heal Sheba. Okay, there you go. No, wait, no. Break his thing, yeah. And then you go that. And then you heal yourself. There you go. There you go. Okay. Sheba and Piers are the squishy boys, so they need to stay alive. More important than anyone. More relevant. Whoever said I was bad at talking, huh? Whoever said I don't got mush mouth. See that now? That just did more than like 70 less damage. Just on Piers. Man, defense stacking is ridiculous. Here, start getting some damage in there. Piers is still our dedicated healer, but now it's time to spam high impact and get some damage on board. Normally I like to have one dude dedicated to doing damage, but we still don't have Wish, which is the AoE heal. So Felix also needs to start healing, which is... Everything takes so long when you have to do that. It's like, damn it. I mean, luckily right now we seem to be fine because I've stacked up so much defense, but, you know... I mean, come on. Also, wow, Ragnarok, you want to calm down a little bit with all them particles. Ay, ay, ay. Stop killing Sheba. Why did that do 90 damage? How much defense do I have stacked onto you for you to still take 90 damage? Knock that shit off, Sheba. God damn it. Well, at least now Jenna can just be the slap the enemy character. Alright, Sheba's always been trash at staying alive. I don't know why Jenna and Sheba have negative of any good stat, but they do. Like, Piers is the one who's had debuffed stats. Why is Sheba getting bopped? She's not even weak to it. Piers is weak to it and had lower defense. Sheba, you're trash. Why are you even in this team right now? You're garbage, lady. Get it together with yourself. You're trash. There you go. No, there. Now Sheba can start doing damage too. Even with a really bad start of having like all my characters at half HP or some such, now it's just so fine now. Okey-dokey. That's 300. Nah, that's too big. 150, that's too low. Here you go, Sheba. No, Jenna's dying. Sheba's now much lower priority than Jenna, because Jenna has all the buffs. Yeah, wow, Sheba just... See, Jenna has the, like, Jin loadout that's kind of cobbled together because we have so few fire Jins, and Sheba has all of her elements, and Sheba is just so much worse than Jenna. I don't know why Sheba is, like, the worst character in the game. I don't know what they did to her stat, like, the damage she did right there was non-existent, and I don't really know why. Here's some other guy to waste all my PP. I mean, like, maybe this dude's just kind of, like, resistant to her element, but even still. She's not hitting numbers we want. Here's some other guy. It's my big boy attack. It did less damage than Ragnarok. Alright. Luckily, Jenna's, cutting thing is, like, his weakness. That doesn't do that much damage normally. It's kind of a weak spell. Oh, my buffs are wearing off. Alright, now we're gonna start. Now's the time to start spamming Jins. We need to get summons off. Buff required defense. You, I mean, get one of those. You get one of those. You get one of those. And you throw out one of those. Because we're running out of PP, so we kind of got to start using Jin effects. Damn, that is a lot of defense. Luckily, defense is not the thing we want. We want resistance, but that's fine. I'm just almost going to die from that anyway. Oh, Felix is dead. There's no way. Yeah. And Felix is the one with revive. Here. Heal yourself. Do you have the... Why can't I equip the Tome of Githerion? That's something I should be able to equip in and out of combat, just so I can give Piers the revive spell. I don't know why the game doesn't let me do that. That would seem like the kind of thing like you can equip this in combat to change up your strats. It's an actual neat tactical thing to do, because now I can't revive Felix. He's just dead. So... Alright. I guess. Whatever, then. I guess we go to see on how long we can live, because this is a bad fight to begin with, so... Boost elements... I guess poison him, and lowers accuracy. Yeah, there you go. Now he has lower accuracy. Oh, that buff's resistance. Nice. That actually is relevant this once. Also, Starmind is fucking ridiculous, man. Ooh, that hurts like a truck. Counter an enemy's attack, I guess, just to get it. Just use cannon. At least it does something. Calm a foe? I don't know what that does, but do it, I guess. Heal Sheba. Oh, that... It put him to sleep! Ooh! Nice! He was asleep both. He was double asleep. Now get the last of these out of there and... Let's get going, son. Time to summon spam next turn, except for Sheba. She's dingus. It's awakened. Time to go for, who do we want to go for? Wait, who was she weak to? He was weak to Jenna, which is fire, so that would be Tiamat. Tiamat would be the biggest. You need to get rid of Ether, and then you can summon... Nolok's not great. Do we just want to go big? I mean, he's water, dude. Let's do Boreas then, yeah, sure. Tiamat time. And he's weak to this. Big old dragon boy. Rawr. Remember, this is like a 4, like, summon dude? Okay. It didn't even do bonus damage. It sucks that Felix was dead. It didn't... Oh, yeah, that's right. This game has really bad boss XP distribution. For some reason, bosses give, like, 4 fights worth of XP. Hello, I've kicked its ass. Why is the hardened pirate criminal a petulant child? I like how they don't even know why we're doing this. Like, we don't even have a concrete reason for doing this other than... Actually, no, we didn't. Because Kraden just said right there we're not doing favors for the mayor. Then why are we here? We don't know we're going to get something out of this. I guess just to see? She's gonna trip and fall in that hole and die if they keep this up. Or he could. You know what? Either of them. Don't think we'd be worse off. Very long-winded, this. You know, they're saying right here, Champa would have died because of starvation. Just move the fucking town. Just go fishing. I mean, maybe they can't go fishing because of the wave, but... That's not, like, enough time for this dude to become a well-renowned pirate in that time. Just go fishing. Or, you know, don't build on a beach and a mountain where you can't farm or trade very effectively because you're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. This is so long-winded to just say we don't care about capturing you again. We don't care. Just go. Like, all of this cutscene has just been that effect. Oh, he might be getting a cold now. Filler. Garbage. Now we're getting to the important stuff. Why did we come to Champa? We do not have a reason. Now we can just talk to her. This is such trash sometimes. Okie dokie then, I'm gonna go stuff my face because I haven't had food in 7 hours. So, I hope you all have enjoyed, not this game, but the stream. Because this game is not to be enjoyed. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and peace. That it does.